Wait, what is this? I striked a car with M-Box? Wait, y'all said M-Box earlier! Wait, what is M-Box?
All right, so who am I here with?
Big M-Box, pull over, take the tracker out the...
It's a person. It's a person. It's a person. It's a person. This is the dude that be with, what's the name? This is the dude that make all the music.
Whip, do not f around, Tropicana to the moon.
I'm 5 cop, I got the keys from a burglary.
I knew his voice sounded familiar.
No check records, swim, squeeze, my son license, dually, the whole gang is outside.
And for the people out there that don't really know what you do, can you kind of explain a little bit about what you do?
I swap VINs.
Man.
I make titles. I put cars in containers and we ship them to Uganda.
Swipe Vins. What's
What? Yo, look at that red G80. That shit red on red? Oh, nah. See, these, yo, chat. These are the we gotta tap in with. Believe it or not, these are the that we have to tap in with. He has a whole garage. I don't know if this is his, but it would just be odd of them just standing in a random garage with all M's, right?
VINs.
Swap Vins.
So basically, you could put a VIN on one car, and then you take it off, or you recreate it and put it on another car, and all of a sudden, you could bring that to the DMV, register it, and you're on the road. But instead of spending $100,000, let's say for this Trackhawk, you could spend like $5,000 on it.
Say oh God!
But instead of spending $100,000, let's say for this Trackhawk, you could spend like $5,000 on it.
I don't know what's a VIN. I gotta do my research.
Okay, so basically,
It gets to a point. Come on. You don't know what a VIN is?
you could spend like $5,000 on it.
I don't know what's a VIN. I gotta do my research.
Okay, so basically every single one of these cars is stolen. All right, so we got 2 stolen trackies. Each one is going for 7 bands type shit. If you're interested, we got a single turbo G80 on the way. That's going for like 15 respectfully. Red bucket.
This is where the
red
cars are
spec.
coming
This is
from
like
in
a
the
reverse
Vans.
Superman, but it's all red. This is going for 12.
12.
12 bands, fuck 12. No, respect.
Hey, anybody out there? They coming for you?
No,
Chat!
they're gone.
Okay.
All right, so,
7 bands
12K
for the
this. Once
trackie.
again, we'll do a combo deal 16.
This is where Ramsey
for
got
both
the Tesla.
tracks together tonight only. Bring cash, blue strips. We got the big fucking M3. We got some other shit. These are like
Big
more
M.
low key. And then the big G87. That's 11. Dooley, what are we doing for the G87? 12. Okay, so 12. Yeah, 12K for the
chat.
G87. We got
Wait,
the
I think I
manual
saw your G80 in
that's
the last
fucking-
one.
that's 11 type
Hilarious,
shit.
hilarious.
Super modified G80, yeah, whatever. They're all, you know, probably got like 100K worth of cars in this garage right now.
100? That's it?
150K worth type shit. If they weren't stolen, it'd be like $1 million.
You know what this remind me of? You ever play GTA and the penthouse and you have all the cars in the garage?
With Lester, right? Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
So they
people
remind
called me
me.
Lester before type shit.
I guess? Called him Lester?
Nah, I don't have a wheelchair. Hopefully, I never do. But yeah, no. Once again, I just be chilling. I'm like a civilian, like an NPC.
Chat, where do you guys think he'll be in 5 years?
Okay.
Excellent.
You mentioned Squeeze. How'd you Squeeze me?
To Squeeze, I met Squeeze a couple years ago.
Jail,
I seen
deported.
a video of him driving the Benz crazy and shit, and I was immediately fascinated. I'd never seen anybody
Deported.
And so I hit him up. I'm like, yo, bro, you need a rear GoPro. Can I give you one? I was on some fan shit. I was like fake glazing. Linked up with them. After that, we became boys. Me, fucking License, and Squeeze did the Times Square thing.
Ah! So this was, he was up before the whole
And he was
Squeeze
playing
shit
my music in it.
went crazy.
And
License. Why they call him License?
because basically, he decides whether you can drive or not. He gives you your license to drive. He gives you your white line license. He's like the white line god type shit. He's a fucking crash out.
So if
We
I don't
got
have a
line
license,
crashing
so
shit.
if I don't have a license, I'll be like, yo, bro, can I
You don't
drive?
go to the DMV, you go to him. Basically, you don't have to go to the DMV, you go to him. He'll
Okay.
take you through all your fucking driving tests and shit like that. But
Chat,
yeah,
isn't this
fucking
incriminating?
started a couple years ago.
How do you say it? Incriminating himself? I guess they can't use this against you, can they? The cars aren't stolen, so you think he's capping. You think he's straight capping. I don't think he's capping for the cam. So what if a cop recognizes who he is? That's the thing. I don't know if they could use this to... This is a big deal, and I feel like they're not putting enough pressure on it. They're literally making legal money off of doing illegal shit. Do y'all understand what is happening? And the cops don't give... The cops dead don't give a fuck.
Fucking driving tests and shit like that. But yeah, fucking started a couple years ago, and it really took off from there. Ever since we did the Times Square video, we got a bunch of kids who did the Times Square shit.
Yeah, the Times Square shit was.
That shit was crazy.
No, it was lit. It was a movie type shit. Yeah, and then we started the Squeeze team, and now we got a Squeeze
You're not
team
a driver?
in India and Canada, and we're gonna go, you know, international with it. Hopefully, we have one in every country type shit, and hopefully we go on tour at the end of this summer.
A tour?
Yes, hopefully we're going.
Now, I first need to see them try this outside of up north because I know they went to Virginia or something, right? I need to see them try this in Florida. I need to see them try this in Cali first before a countrywide tour.
And hopefully we go on tour at the end of this summer.
Abyssal, thank you for the 11 months.
Tour?
Yes, hopefully we
Abyssal,
go on
thank you,
tour.
bro.
So basically,
Thank you,
they'll
Brody.
pick us up from the airport and stolen cars, and then, you know, whatever the case is, we'll steal cars internationally. No, I'm joking, but you know, fucking whatever, you know what I'm saying? We'll just collab, we'll do takeovers in Paris and Germany and on the Autobahn and the
On
Nürburgring.
some Fast and the Furious shit?
Respectfully, on some Fast and Furious shit.
I got a few questions for you. I know that was the first question.
I was gonna say, I thought those were questions.
Nah, yeah, they are.
Okay.
They're.
Okay, bet, say that.
Being that you're the most wanted, what made you want to become a rapper?
That's a very good question.
We're not talking about Need for Speed most wanted.
No, yeah, you know, I just like cars. We figured cars was a good niche and everything. When I was just high
Wait,
one time, I just started
chat,
freestyling
is he the
with my boy,
mastermind
and ever
behind
since
it
then,
all?
I was fucking with music off and on, trying to figure out like a good like recipe and like method to like get consistent and shit. And then I linked with Squeeze, and we started doing the fucking car rap and shit. And I never really seen anybody do car rap before, and so it took off. We figured out like, you know, something.
I
that
don't
worked
listen to
type shit, and we
Xavier Wolf,
stuck
though.
to
I don't
it,
listen to him. I don't
and
listen to
it's
him.
starting to pay off, you know.
Yeah, I would not want to be in a car with you, my brother.
I wouldn't want to be in a car with you. No, I'm just joking. But once again, I'm chill. I deadass drive like a civilian. It's fucking dually and license and squeeze.
Somebody
and all those
find the
motherfuckers
song.
that drive
Park,
retarded.
can you
I
find it?
I drive crazy. Tropicana drives way crazier than me.
I don't want to. Definitely don't
Listen,
want
if
to.
you're down,
Make a
I
song?
actually have a car that I've been looking at for like a week or two, and
No,
we
I'm
could
not
probably
showing
go
my
steal
song.
it right now. If you're interested.
I mean, yeah, but I want to ask you a few questions first.
Okay,
I had like a whole.
Whatever. Yeah, 100%.
I had like a whole thing and shit. Like,
Respectfully, ask me whatever.
okay, when you do that, I'm gonna like be far away from you as possible.
Okay,
I'm
I respect
not
that.
showing y'all my
It's
song.
2025. It's a lot of cameras.
I'm not
and
showing it. I don't give a how
I'm a
much
civilian.
gift did I get
So
this
much.
bitch?
I mean, well,
I'm a civilian too, okay?
You're a fugitive.
Yeah, respectfully. A fugitive, a wanted civilian. Exactly.
I'm
Once
I'm
again,
an
I have a
law-abiding
good-
citizen.
No, yeah, I have a good idea. I've been looking at this car for a couple weeks. The owner is a
Car does not
bitch.
have the song.
It's going to be
Oh
super
my
easy
God,
to take
he
it from him.
probably does.
Because with the BMWs, you can't just program a key. You can do that with Mopars like Trackhawks and Scat Packs and Hellcats. You can just have a Pro Pack or whatever and fucking make the key right on the spot. But with BMW,
Wait, what is he talking about? Is he talking about stealing cars?
you can't just program a key. You can do that with Mopars like Trackhawks and Scat Packs and Hellcats. You can just have a Pro Pack or whatever and fucking make the key right on the spot. But with BMWs, especially the new ones, you have to actually take it from the owner. So if they're at a car wash or they're at a gas station or whatever they're at, if they leave their key in their car, you could sneak in and get it, and then it's yours, but you have to get the key. You can't just make one like the, you know.
Ah, bitch. Well, joke's on you. I don't carry my shit. Chat, I'm lying. I'm lying.
The Mopars, the Camaros, and the Mustangs, and the Hellcats and shit.
So you think the modern anti-theft systems they work, or it's just more so like
Steph be
marketing and
having
shit?
that
Well,
key,
I
though,
think
no
for
cap.
Mopars, for American
stop
cars, they
letting
do it
her
on
hold that
purpose so
shit.
they could sell more cars because they're way too easy to steal. You need to have a kill switch and shit like that. For BMWs, they do a good job. The only way you could steal it is by Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, okay, we gotta get out of here type shit.
Yo, I swear this always be looking like the cops at the door or some shit. Like, relax. The is not right there. Like, I swear it was the same way in the Squeeze video. He was like, yo, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Like, chill, okay? Ain't nobody pulling up.
Steal it is by Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, okay, we gotta get out of here type shit.
Now, the two different eye colors is so tough, though, Chad. That's so tough. Last person I knew with that was Ash Cash. That's the only person I know, actually.
Ever had a near-death experience mid-race? I know you be wilding and stuff like that.
I've probably had a near-death experience like once every week or 2 weeks type shit. Yes,
Wait, this is him
basically
again,
I
right?
have. I can't even name one. There have been so many in Lamborghinis. There have been near-death experiences. There have been everything in between. But it definitely gives me an appreciation for life and just living in general, being in the car with some of my boys and them being retarded and shit. But yeah, definitely some near-death experiences for sure. I can't even name a few right now. If anything, we'll talk about that later type shit. We'll dive deeper into my trauma type shit.
Yeah, you guys be wild. What's like swimming? Swim? Is it called swimming? Swim?
Well, there's swimming and there's squeezing. Our boys 981 Float and them, they do the swimming, which is more methodical, like calm, moving in traffic without really risking your car and crashing out. And then there's us, which is like the squeezing, where you're supposed to risk your car. You're supposed to not really care about your car. You're supposed to just, the most important thing is getting through cuts and hitting white lines, squeezing, which is, getting in between two cars. And yeah, basically squeezing is more aggressive crashing out, and swimming is once again more poetic, fluid, and smooth.
Squeezing, I'm pretty sure you done crashed a few times before.
I've crashed. Everyone's crashed. Once again, in this game, whether you're swimming, squeezing, whatever you're doing, there's always crashing. Crashing is involved because you can't predict the other people's movements on the road. You don't always know. Someone might turn right when you think that they're going to turn left, or they might brake when you don't think they're going to brake. So there's always situations and variables that you can't predict, and you can't be prepared for, and you have to just accept. So once again, every good driver has crashed once or twice.
Yeah, like I said again, I would not want to.
Word for word, bar for bar, though. Word for word, bar for bar. Every good driver has crashed. Facts. I done crashed a couple times, bro. Hey, not my fault though. I was just, I had to squeeze. I was squeezing. I guess I'm a bad driver. Lulu, we already knew that. You didn't have to tell me.
In a car with you.
My bad.
I understand that. I, once again, would not want to be in a car with myself or anybody I know. I definitely suggest that. But once again, I drive like a civilian most of the time. Normally, I have my license and everything. So normally I drive.
How?
Because once again, it's like there's times, the same way people have 9-to-5 jobs. My job to crash out isn't 24 hours. Sometimes I just be chilling. Sometimes I'll pull over if they pull, if the cops light me up. Other times, if it's late, if I don't have my plate on, whatever it is, maybe I'll be crashing out then. Also, New York is once again an easy place to do this type of shit. Other states or countries are not going to be nearly as easy to get away with it.
You wouldn't think that because like the laws are a little stricter out here and it's more populated here and shit.
I think it being more dense and populated is the reason why.
You just told me to go strutless.
It's easier to get away with it. It's just more people, committing the crimes and shit. So they have to really narrow down who they're going to go after.
What's the most expensive car you ever stolen?
The most expensive car I've ever stolen, I don't know, maybe like a G-Wagon probably would probably be.
Bro, what? Isn't that like a 100,000 plus?
A G-Wagon is like probably like around like two to 300, I think, around that. And then
cops don't chase anymore. I heard.
And then if you swap the VIN, it's like 20K.
If you swap the VIN, it will, if you swap the VIN, a G-Wagon, with the VIN being swapped, it would probably be worth around 30K realistically, maybe even more type shit if it's a good swap and like you can register it and shit,
That's insane.
I don't know. If it's a good swap.
Yeah.
Bro, I really don't think you could incriminate yourself by saying this shit. I really don't think so, because chat, wouldn't that be locked up that was in Tommy G videos? Maybe because they're saying a lot for entertainment, all that for entertainment, so you think this is all cap. I mean, Tesla, if it's all cap, then how the f are these popping out with new cars every single week and crashing them and then going back with a new RSQ8 and an X6M? Like, there's no way they're just crashing their daddy and mommy's car and just going and hopping in a new one and doing it again and doing it again. It's not. There's no way.
What's the fastest you ever stolen a car?
Well, no, once again,
Yo, this
with,
look like Nick.
with the
Clean
BMWs
culture.
and Benzes and things
This
like
how
that,
Nick be acting
it's not
for clean
really
culture, bro.
about programming a key or anything. You
No
really just
cap.
try to catch somebody at, you know, a red light, or when they're out of their car going into the store, or when
At
they're
a
at the
red
gas
light?
station or at the car. You know,
armed
it
robbery.
happens very quick. It's like you have to hope that the key is in the car. If the key's in the car, you get in, then you're good. Then the car is
up
yours.
the
You have the
great
key.
work,
You have
bro.
everything you need. Because
Thank you, bro.
a lot of the newer cars you can't
Grant.
program new keys for. You can only really
Grant
do that
Hardy,
with Mopars
thank you for
and
the 3
American
months,
cars and
Brody.
stuff.
you for
What's
that
the
sub, bro.
craziest thing you ever seen while you were sitting in a car? Maybe like, I don't know. I know people got a lot of weird shit in their car.
Yeah. Oh, like inside the car?
Yeah, like you was sitting in the car. You're like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
wow. Damn. Fucking. I just can't figure out how to answer that without incriminating myself. The weirdest thing I've seen in a car. There's been a lot of weird stuff, you know? It's been a lot of weird stuff. Next question.
They gotta be inside the car, bro. Okay.
Yo, this is dead how Nick be acting, bro, from Clean Culture, bro. This is literally Nick right here.
Maybe we can come back to it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Good.
How much can a high-end stolen car actually sell for on the black market?
Well, it could go from anywhere from, you know, like you
black
could get a moped or a
market.
Vespa for $500 or $250, and then you
I didn't
could
even
get-
know what these terminologies are.
Nah, moped is just like a scooter type shit. The things you see like
Karma
delivery
with the
bikers on. You can get a stolen one of those for like $250, $500. You can get nicer bikes for, you know, upwards of a couple thousand for like the CBRs or Ducatis or things like that. And then
Chad, when he says the black market, does he mean Facebook market? Or does he actually mean the black market? Where is that? Where do I go for that website? I find some good shit on there. You want to go to jail too? How am I going to jail by learning, bro? I'm literally not doing anything but learning. We don't need you in the black market. We don't need your kind. What? The does that mean?
BMWs,
My kind?
Benzes, you know, it could range anywhere from, once again, $2,000. Like a Scat Pack might go for like $2,000, $2,500. All the way to, once again, $30,000, $40,000 for the right car.
lawn
You can get a
ornament.
Lamborghini.
Yo,
If you
Chad, I'll build a scat pack for that shit to just sit in the motherfucking driveway for 2 bands. No cap. Like, that's content. That's content. The only thing that's scary is that, shit, who knows where those cars are coming from? You feel me? That's the only thing scary about it. If that's a swap VIN, who knows who's the actual owner of that car? Who knows what the history behind that car is? And yeah.
Pack might go for like $2,000, $2,500, all the way to, once again, $30,000, $40,000 for the right car. If you could steal a Lamborghini, if you could VIN swap it, because parting them out, you know, you can make a lot of money on it just by taking it apart and selling the wheels and,
Facts.
you know,
Part
everything
outs.
else type shit.
Hard out's probably hit for
Shit,
him.
if I need a car, I might have to hit you up.
Respectfully, yeah, you can hit me up. I got you 100%. I'll get you one later tonight.
Man, because
You said
it sounds
later
like some
tonight.
good deals you offering.
Yeah, for sure. It's just, you know, you can't pull over. That's the one thing about it. So it's like, you know, if you're driving this car and the cops light you up, you know, you'll go to jail if you don't run away type shit, you know, so.
Yeah,
So, you
never,
know, it's,
never
you gotta
mind.
consider that before you actually get in the car.
Yeah, never mind. So I was watching, you know, the Tommy G interview that you did, and you were covering your face, and now you're more openly showing your face. Why is that?
Well, I never really covered my face too much because
You had a voice changer as well.
I think Tommy G did that. That was also more for the other kids involved. It would be hard to rap and do music if I couldn't show my face, you know, type shit.
The guy
At
with the
the
mic pissing me off.
Music video shoot, you said that you were going to steal a
Well, I was
car.
saying we could steal a car if you want to. We could go out and take one if there's, you know, if we can see something that looks,
Got it. Holding
you
the
know,
mic is bad
stealable
annoying,
type
though.
shit. I don't do it on a regular basis now, like I do YouTube and shit. But yeah, so once again, if you want to go out, we can totally steal a car. That's not a problem.
Now that's content, Chad.
What I
See, this is the shit y'all wanted me to go into. This is the shit that y'all wanted me to accept and be like, yeah, I'm gonna do a video with y'all.
get in trouble for this?
If we got caught, you would get in trouble. But hopefully, you know, you wouldn't get caught. I'd be driving, so we should be good, realistically. We are in the city right now, though, so it's definitely not a good idea for us to go in Manhattan and steal a car.
Yo,
but
this is
we can
Nick's
figure it out.
twin,
We'll talk
bro.
about it type shit.
I feel like I've done some crazy stuff before, so I'm kind of
Yo,
down.
Chat, this is literally Nick's twin.
Fuck
Okay,
it,
so
let's do it.
100%.
Before we do that, can you give a word of inspiration to, you know, the people
Yes,
that watch
this is
you
what I've been waiting
and they
for,
want to
right
be
here, right
in
here,
the
right here.
position that you are right now, or just upcoming artists that love your music and, you know, they just need a little motivation?
Fine,
Okay,
Nick, clean culture.
If it doesn't work the first time, try again. Figure out a recipe and start cooking. Start chefing it up and stay consistent. Lazy people will never win.
Facts.
If you really grind and you really lock in and you do your 10,000 hours, your 9 to 5 for 10 years straight, it will eventually work out. Whether that's stealing cars or robbing banks or making YouTube videos or all of the above or none of them. Whatever you want to do it. Don't talk about doing it. Walk the walk. Actually take it serious, and
Facts,
it will
though.
eventually pay off.
Facts.
And where do people can find you, like your Instagram,
Chat, he
YouTube,
got
or
a
like?
point, though. He got a
So they
point.
could find us. Where's Mbox? Mbox on my YouTube type shit.
W promo,
Squeeze
W
Benz,
promo, W promo.
and Squeeze Team. So that's basically like what our conglomerate type shit. And then there's a bunch of other, you know, factions and shit within our team. But those are like the main ones that you should go to right now type shit.
Okay, I guess now it's time to see the process of how you do
100%. Let's go.
Wait, they
We
got a
out.
part 2? Man, out of here. That definitely didn't go. Nah, this was a good vid, though, chat. I like that shit. That was a good vid. No cap. No bullshit.